Hey, this is my first post from my new iPad Pro. Well, recording it on my new iPad Pro. It's pretty grainy, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into which camera is better. I also look way worse in this camera, but that's to be discussed in a second. So here's a real day in the life of somebody living with severe mental illness. Well, maybe not. Mental illness. So my doctor had thought that I had turned possibly manic a few weeks, like, no, how long ago was it? A week and a bit ago, a week and a day ago. So she cut my antidepressants by 2/3. Boom. Overnight. It's the same set doctor I've had for 10 years. And I understand that she has to worry about, me being manic, but then I don't think she realizes, and obviously she can't because she's not in my house, what that does to me. It's a Sunday, and, the meds have flushed out of my system, and they flushed out just in time for the weekend. So, the last, 3 days, they've been tapering off, and my mood has been getting worse and worse and worse. My eye isn't getting better, which also makes my mood just awful. But, I haven't been this low in, I don't know, 6 months. So for those out there who don't think this is real, it is. There were some triggers this week for family. Our wedding is coming up in 3 weeks yesterday, and today I just wanted to cancel it because I'm going, why am I doing this? There's no excitement from anybody. I had a problem through COVID and then after with alcohol, and it definitely I did a lot of things that I'm not happy or not proud of, and I lived every day the last 17 months atoning for that. But there's people in my life that didn't see me even before, through it, or after it, but they just want to judge. And I can't change their mind because they're not here, and they don't want to be part of my life, and that's their decision because I hurt them, and my family has a wonderful way of holding on to grudges. Like, they can't get over it. Personally, I think family should be able to yell and scream and shout at each other and then be besties the next day, and that's family. And as far as attendance at a wedding, that's not even a question. Of course, they would be there. But anyways, I'm trying to. My girlfriend is she's throwing me a little a luncheon kind of afternoon tea and meet and greet kind of with just the girls and that I want, and I'm trying to just focus on the positive and look forward, but it's really hard when things literally today I feel like I want to drive my truck into the river because I don't have enough pills in my house to, so all those people that say that I look great and I'm pretty and I'm this or whatever you're finding from these videos, I hope you're finding something because they're good for me to look back on, but I hope this shows a real face of what happens to people when it's a real chemical imbalance in your brain. It's like telling a diabetic to, hey, you stop being diabetic. Just make your body make insulin better. You don't need it. Go back to your whatever your regular activities are. Or if they have a glucose monitor and that they wear all the time, or they're pricking their fingers and they're testing their blood and they're continuously making sure that they are okay to stay alive. One thing with mental health, it's like shooting darts in the dark because they know so little about the brain still. So um, there's no way to test my blood. There is possibly DNA testing coming out for medication resistance, which I'm pretty much resistant or reactive to every medication that I go on, which is why it's really upsetting. This is the medication I've been on for 18 years, and for it to flare up and then for me to drop down like this, it's disheartening. It's sad. Um, but it's not fake. It's not messed up in your head. It's a chemical imbalance for most people, anyways. Like for most psychiatric disorders, I have been diagnosed with borderline personality, with a axis of anxiety and depression and possible bipolar 2. But now we're not sure. There's just so many titles, and I don't care about titles, but I know what I have to live with every day. And let me tell you, if people with mental health were, and I'm not saying it's easy to be diabetic. Oh my God, my sister-in-law and my niece are, and I applaud them. They're amazing. I kind of am jealous because they have a visible thing where people can see, oh look, they have to make sure that they're doing okay 5-6 times a day. Do I make sure I'm doing okay 5-6 times a day? No. I've eaten once in 4 days. The only the only thing checking on the outside to make sure I'm okay is the people that are around me. And so, that's where mental health, is different than a lot of other diseases or illnesses or disabilities, is because generally you can't figure it out yourself. You can't do it yourself. You need a doctor to help you with the chemistry. You need like family or friends around you to help you when things are going awry. I didn't even notice things were going awry till today, and then I realized it had been the week since the med change, and I said it to my fiance, and he went, "Oh my God!" Like light bulb came on. He said, "I've been trying to figure out what changed in the last few days because you're not acting like you are yourself, or you're not even acting like the person that you've been the last couple months." I'm still not back to where I was a year ago, but I was making steps. I'm not saying I didn't make a step. I put together a night table today and transferred everything from the old to the new one. That was a step. I got rid of some stuff. Steps. But it's such a slow freaking process. Especially at this age and with back problems. I literally was putting together this bedside table, and by the time I was done, I was lying on the floor while like screwing the nails in because my back was completely seized. And I've taken muscle relaxers, but I was just lying like this, and I was crying. Well, I can't cry because I don't have tears, so it comes on my nose. And then I literally have to still put eye drops in, and my eyes still inflamed, so it's just so much. But I'm sore from like all the way under my skull where my vertebrae start, all the way. I can feel all the way down to my tailbone, because I've broken my tailbone many times and bruised, as well as like even my butt bones. And okay, I have lost like 85-90 pounds, something like that, in the last 17 months. So my butt bones are usually embarrassingly one of the first things that hurt, because I have no cushioning back there. No matter how many exercises I do, there's no junk in that trunk. I need some like Kardashian shit going on back there. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to post when I've been midst finishing like a big major meltdown, so people can see like this is life. This is what true people look like on a daily basis. Sure, they can look great one night or one day, but then maybe 50% of the time they look like this, and maybe 10% of the time they're crying like I was, but they only show what's good and positive and whatever online, and it's not real. And we all know social media isn't real to start with, but
let's try and make it I'm just trying to bring a little bit more legit to this and show that people are not alone who suffer. If you're stuck in your bedroom, your house, your whatever, and you're watching this video, just know you're not alone. Because I'm in my bedroom, in my house, crying, having a bad day, having a bad week. I wish y'all well.